Hi, Kyla here from Social Seductress Ads Agency, and right now I'm going to explain the concept behind the discount approach to attracting clients on Facebook, and this concept is called the value ladder. Now, it's not a new concept and it's certainly not my idea, but it's one that's responsible for bringing in consistent waves of clients and consistent income over a long-term period for businesses. So here is the value ladder. And this is what it looks like. So you can see on one axis you've got value and on the other is the price, or in this case we're using an example of a dentist and we're talking about the different types of services that a dentist has, and we're starting with the lower cost ones at the bottom and going all the way up to the more expensive items at the top. So the concept of the value ladder is that there should be a direct relationship between the value the customer receives from one of your services and the price that they pay to receive it. So again, in the case of a dentist, a customer shouldn't have to pay $1,000 to receive just a checkup, and nor should they pay $5 to receive these very expensive dental implants either. But on a deeper level, the value ladder explains why we can't just walk up to a stranger on the street and ask if they want to buy this, $700 package for teeth whitening when they have no idea who we even are or why this is even worth considering. So what this means is that when you're trying to get a new client to purchase from you, the first purchase or the first time they say yes to you is much harder to get versus the second purchase, because the customer doesn't know, like, or trust you yet in that first instance. They have no previous experience with you to justify making a big purchase or even just, a set of smaller purchases. And also, many people don't even know about the services that you offer or how they can benefit from these services. So your first hurdle is to actually get them into your clinic and educate them on this. So the fact is that it can take a lot of time to warm a customer up for your services, and for this reason, there is a lot of value in just getting someone into your office in the first place. So what we try and do is make the barrier to getting that first yes or that first purchase as low as possible by offering something really high in value for a very small investment on their end in order to get them into the office. So when you can create an offer like this for your customer, you've created something that's almost irresistible bait. And in that process, you're casting a much wider net for people that you can serve, and you're able to deliver a lot of value inexpensively to people who might have passed on your services altogether, or they might have gone to one of your competitors. So it's really important to look at this bait offer as an investment for future services and profit rather than an expense in the first instance. So, and I'll explain this ladder in a moment in regard to this dentist here, but think about this from the concept of your new customers. Once someone has received value from your bait, so this discount offer that we're talking about, what they naturally want to do is then ascend up to the next level of value in your value ladder, where things are priced higher in exchange for more value. Because now that they've had an experience at your business, the client realizes the value of your services. They've had that personal experience with it. And they'll also have had an experience right in your clinic, so you want to make sure that that first impression is a really good one. It really blows them away and makes them eager to come back for more. So you know what that's like when you visited a business yourself, when you might be a bit nervous about visiting a new clinic and you don't really know what to expect. And then once you get in there, you find the receptionist is so friendly and approachable and makes you feel right at home right from the beginning. And if you've gone in to see a dentist, you go in then and you meet the dentist and you feel totally comfortable with him or her. And you tell them all about the issues that you've had with your teeth and, maybe your life story as well. The point is, the customer experience has to be a good one, because in that moment, your customer is going to see the value of returning to your business where they feel at home and they feel safe. So there are so many people in your local area who just need a sample of your service in order to get them to sign on for long-term packages. And when you make this opportunity to sample your services really simple, they'll come back and they take you up on the higher price services. So In marketing, we know that how many people ascend each step of this ladder is normally a consistent and predictable number, or an average. So, for example, let's say that you know on average that one person out of every 10 who comes in for a discount deal will continue receiving services at your clinic for a year or more. Now, preferably this would be more than 1 in 10, but let's just use it as a worst case scenario. So if we go back to this image and we use this example of the dentist, because we all know how dentists work and we all need dentists. So this particular dentist was offering a crazy deal, a low-cost teeth cleaning for $21. So some people choose to make this a free deal, some will make it a very low-cost deal. So this particular dentist spent $100 in Facebook ads to get those 10 people to come in the door and take up this low-cost deal. Now, this is another worst-case scenario because we would absolutely be making sure that you're getting new clients for much less than $10 each, but we're going to, again, use the worst-case scenario here. And if you've seen my other video about the billboard advertising, you'll see how we can cherry-pick your ideal client using the Facebook ads to make sure that we do attract the right people to your business. Now, so 1 out of 10 of these clients continued with this dentist, and over the course of the year, he had a clean and checkup every 6 months. So he spent an additional $400 at the clinic over the year for these services. Now, we're talking another worst case scenario because most people would end up spending more, but, you know, this guy had perfect teeth or something like that, and all he needed was the cleaning every 6 months. So even with all these worst case scenarios, the dentist made $210 in sales from the special, so 10 new clients at $21 each, and he made an additional $400 in sales from that one person taking on their long-term care and having their cleaning every 6 months. After you take away the $100 in Facebook ad costs, that's a profit of $510. So after that, it's essentially just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. More customers, more sales. So in most cases, it only takes 1 to get that started, because even if 9 out of 10 of those patients aren't interested, or they only show up for that $21 deal and then they leave again, if just 1 of those people signs on for your long-term care, you've been profitable from your marketing campaign. Now, like I said, these are worst case scenarios, and in the more likely scenario where more than 1 of these people take up the special deal and stay on at the clinic, say for example 1 of these had some cavities done and needed some fillings done, another one required a crown, 1 had a whitening procedure down here, and 1 more ended up getting implants. So the value of these clients to the practice skyrocketed, and the return on investment for their $100 of Facebook ads was in the hundreds or thousands of %. So think about this from the perspective of your business, whether you're a dentist or not. We start by offering a crazy discount to these people to come in and try out your business. Some of these people are going to take up your package deals for more services. Some of them are going to upgrade to your premium level services, and some will take up more than 1 type of service that you offer. So this discounting at the beginning to get people to come in and sample your services is smart business practice that creates these lifetime customers. So I hope you understand the concept of the value ladder now and why we suggest doing this crazy discount funnel in the beginning. And I've seen it work time and time again. I've also seen many business owners a little bit reluctant to offer the best deal that they possibly can in the beginning. But if you know that you have your systems in place and your staff trained to give that amazing first experience, then you're going to create lifetime customers out of a large percentage of these people who come in for this discount deal. So I hope that you enjoyed the presentation, and now you can understand the reason why this crazy discount works. And give me a call. Come and speak to me about how we can use this in your business. Thanks.